All right. I'll go
Uh,
for this one.
I don't know
And
what this is.
this is Cow the Kangaroo round two.
Cow the kangaroo.
How does this? What does this do to your senses?
It it makes me feel numb.
Mm.
Okay, I for some reason, because of the way the colors are, it looks kind of washed out, and it
Yeah.
makes me think of, when you see like old posters and stuff in like British towns where it's all gone wet and it's like in a window and it's like blue, kind of blue. It's lost all its color.
Yeah. Except
It
this is the real thing.
yeah.
This is the.
It
This is straight out of production.
also, this is round two. Apparently enough people liked Cow, the kangaroo, that they had to make a second one.
Do you want to see gameplay before we come to a verdict on
Yeah,
this
I think
thing?
I'm gonna have to see some gameplay.
All right. Here we go.
Why is he running like he's like a greyhound? On
Oh
like,
my god!
I don't like that. Honestly, that is really gross. All jokes aside, that is disgusting. Hello, cow. Here's your first test. Wait, this guy's a good guy.
Oh yeah, I thought he was a bad guy. Can you
Yeah.
hear him?
No.
Oh, you can't. Oh, okay.
Do you remember how to
Do you
throw
remember how to
the?
throw the nuts?
That's weird that you specified the nuts, not just like. Do you remember how to throw nuts? It's like no, the nuts.
Oh my
Ugh. Okay, I will admit his animation is when he's punching is kind of cool, but when he's
Yeah, I just
running,
don't like. Mm,
he looks like he should be
he's
like
gormless.
He looks
Yeah,
yeah, like panting, like I don't know.
just looks like a run of the mill kind of. It looks kind of crisp and clear actually. I know it's 720p here, but it looks
Yeah,
quite appealing.
I like the colors in the actual game are way cooler than it was in the cover. He just threw a nut down. I don't know what he's holding right now.
He's throwing nuts. Oh,
But I hate the
yeah.
way they've modelled his neck because it's
It
like
looks like
when
a mistake.
it's like when you're playing around in Blender and you just like put like the pinch
Yeah.
value up to like the maximum. Looks this is I don't know what to think about this.
As a video game mascot, I think it's pretty bad. Like the name is kind of cool. But it's again, it's got the tack the power of Juju vibes, where it's just like,
Yeah. I prefer the fish on the cover, to be honest. I like him.
do you wish that was the main character of this game?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Um, yeah, like again, just terribly uncreative.
Yeah,
D maybe D
yeah, I think that's a good place for Cow the Kangaroo round two.
because I think that's the vibe we've got with the D stuff. Is it's just terribly uncreative. Like you know,
exactly. Yeah.
in the 90s when there was the new wave of like comic book creators with like the Image Comics guys like Rob Liefeld, where they're terrible designs, they're awful. Like he just stuck pouches on everything, but
Yeah,
I don't know. But at least
no,
they
you're
were
right.
really creative in, everything had a lot of energy put into it. These don't have any of that.
No, no. And I would like to move to one that is equally, I think, on that level, and that is Talk, the prehistoric punk.
He's called that. I hate it. No. E.
I
E.
fucking hate this. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm deleting it.
Yeah, this prehistoric punk. This is actually like insulting to me. I don't even want to talk about it.
Well, let me just show you some gameplay very quickly.
Why does he have like
because-
my body type, like the skinny fat body type with giant hobbit feet? Don't
Yeah.
like.
Now, while you watch this, does this remind you of any other game that maybe you've played? Kind of. Oh, well, that was enough of that then. Apparently.
Yes, but I can't. I don't know what.
So, when I looked through the gameplay, it literally has the same game design stuff as like Rayman 3 and Rayman 2, and it was actually done by the same team.
Oh really? They did
But it has none of the flair. It has none of the Rayman.
same
It's
team.
just shit.
The same team who did one of the greatest 3D platformers of all time also did Talk Prehistoric Punk.
And I'm sorry, Talk,
This
but
is-
you are back to the Stone Age, my friend.
Honestly insulting. Oh god, that did
We
not
are
like
still
that.
No, that we need a palate cleanser, I think.
Yeah, palette cleanser's good.
Go on, pick one.
Let's go with Croc. Because I think we both know how we feel about Croc.
Croc is S tier for me personally.
Easy S tier.
This is the only thing that came up when I typed Croc because I forgot to type PS1 and I couldn't be asked. So Croc it is.
Fortunately, it's green.
Croc was such a good just design. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but Croc would have been the very first 3D platformer if Nintendo hadn't have screwed them over. The team. Because they had pitched it as a Yoshi game. And Nintendo were like, nah, fuck that. And then about a couple of months later, Nintendo were like, let's steal their idea and make Mario 64. And this came out, I think, just before Croc. Which is a damn shame.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, Croc's tank controls weren't great.
No, they weren't terrific. But I suppose things all worked out for the best.
Yeah. But the design of everything in the game is really cool. Like Croc just looks like a game you want to play. Croc looks like a character.
Oh, he's so enticing.
He's got his little like eyes on the top of his head that aren't connected to anything. And gobos, those little like balls of pubic hair that you have to save and.
Love the gobos.
And,
so yeah, S tier, easy.
S tier. Well done, Croc. Well done, Croc. We'll always remember you. You only had 2 games and a very bad Game Boy Color port, but it's okay.
Right. I think we've been ignoring the elephant in the room, which is Gex.
I think there's 2 elephants here, but Gex is definitely the first one.
How do you feel about Gex?
When I was younger, I really wanted Gex, but it was almost like I wasn't able to buy it because it seemed to be too risky risque,
Very
too
risque.
adult. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't play it when I was younger because I wouldn't have understood any of the really fantastic jokes that are not outdated whatsoever. All the Seinfeld references, like all the 007 stuff, talking about like the SNL crew, like Gex just had it going, man.
Weird sexualized jokes. This was made by Crystal Dynamics. I did not know that.
Neither did I.
That is
I don't like them putting both Gex the Gecko and then Gex the Crystal Dynamics logo in the same screen.
Ugh.
Kind of takes away from the importance of Gex Enter the
Yeah.
Gecko here.
Where would you rate Gex Enter the Gecko?
I don't know because on one hand it's lazy. On the other hand, Gex is iconic for trying to be the edgy character that he just wasn't.
I mean, like everyone can like just hear that voice of him, spitting out some hilarious quips.
Ugh.
But I appreciate that he's classy. If you
He's very classy.
like, I'm gonna say he's B tier
Yeah.
because he's got more class than what's in D tier, and
Yeah.
he's more iconic than C tier.
but he hasn't quite got as much class as Blasto. So
No, definitely not.
that's why.
And he doesn't
he's
have the
staying
edge.
here.
He doesn't have the edge of Jersey Devil.
It's funny because Gex is like, everyone hated Gex. He was eye rolling even back in the day, and then Conker came out a little while afterwards, and everyone fucking loved Conker. But Conker was doing the same shtick that Gex was trying to do,
Yeah.
but just much more, in a much more like better way of doing a parody on games itself,
Yeah.
not just, hey look, he's wearing a suit and tie and it's got the 007 thing in the
Yeah,
background.
that's the important thing with Conqueror, is it was a parody of video games. Not...
Yeah. Gex is the equivalent of all of those disaster movie, scary movie, or Meet the Spartans is the equivalent. It's the equivalent of those.
Yeah.
Well done, Gex.
Good job.
The
Glover.
next elephant in...
I want to do Glover.
Okay, no, all right.
I've been eyeing this one up the whole time.
What do you think?
On one hand, he's a glove,
He is.
but also I think he's kind of cool. Something
This is one... This... I
he's
was gonna
very
say this-
enticing.
Yeah. This is one of the examples that is kind of contradictory to what we said about some of the others, right? Lazy design, if you really look at it objectively. But
Yeah.
then you're like, no, this makes me want to play as him. He's round, he's got big flunky fingers, he's going to roll around on a ball,
Yeah.
and he's just a disembodied
He's
ghost
just a-
glove.
He's just a glove.
Yeah.
By the way-
I actually... Gone.
The thing in the background, the face in the volcano mountain. No, not that. Yeah, that's literally just the face from Rayman 3.
It's the face from Rayman 3. Yeah, the hoodlums, what are they called?
Hoodlum Havoc. I don't know.
But it also looks exactly like the Mudokons from Abe's Odyssey.
Oh shit!
The Gluckons or whatever they're called. I forgot what they're called.
I don't know what they were called, but
The gluten
yeah.
freeze or something. But where would you want to put Glover then? Because for me brings back a lot of memories as a kid, and I would actually put it in A. But then it also he just looks kind of trash.
I'd say A, because I think he's so uncreative but also so unique.
Yeah.
Like so,
Perfect for a video game character, platforming character.
yeah. Like I can imagine like you have to run around collecting a bunch of like hand things, like you're in a little medieval world, like with a castle. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I can just picture it. Let's move on.
Right. Ty, the Tasmanian tiger.
This is a This is a difficult one for me. Because sorry, but he has everything I hate about character designs that we've been talking about, but also I kind of love him.
Isn't this just so appealing?
Yeah. I love the logo. He's got two boomerangs.
That are on fire for some reason.
Yeah. He's wearing some Billabong shorts. He's just cool.
Yeah, he's just cool. And it does a really good job, I think. This design, this cover at least, does a fantastic job of telling you everything that you're probably going to be doing in the game. Exploring a jungle, platforming, jumping across these things. You've got boomerangs that you attack with. It's just simple, and it succeeds where Tack and the Power of Juju fail because you know what you're in for.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. This is just a better version of Tack and the Power of Juju.
And he's got the one eye thing going on, like the Sonic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that, but it's not like as in your face as something like what was the Talk guy, where he's got giant eyes that are popping out of his head.
Yeah.
So
All right, where would you put Ty?
Ooh, oh, this is difficult. Where would you put? Where would you put Ty?
I would put Ty in either B or A.
Yeah.
Just as well because like I remember this game was like massive when I was a kid. Like
Yeah.
everyone, it was on again. It was all on all the magazines, like advertising TV and shit. And
Yeah.
I don't know, just super memorable. But
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think A is it. A is good.
nice, nice. That's a good place for it.
Um,
Right, go on then.
Pepsi Man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do
Pepsi Man. I mean, Pepsi Man is just the Silver Surfer without the surfboard, essentially.
Pretty much.
I chose this because this was the official cover of the disc.
This
and it's
was
just
that really?
shit.
It's
Yeah.
literally just the Pepsi logo. What
With man. written
what
underneath.
I find funny is it's not even in the Pepsi font, like
No.
the man part at least.
Yeah, it's like someone was asked to do this cover and they didn't have like the licensing or tools to use their font.
Yeah.
Pepsi Man was a one-off. Pepsi Man is a meme. It was just a meme of a game.
Yeah.
You just run. It was the start of like Jungle Runner and Subway Surfers.
So yeah, I suppose so. Never really thought of it like that, but yeah.
But in terms of mascots, the funny thing actually, mascots, I feel like it is memorable. Everyone does know the Pepsi Man.
Yeah, I think that is interesting about it because if anyone who's gone on YouTube has seen a video of fucking some dumb angry gaming nerd or whoever talking about Pepsi Man.
Yeah.
He's iconic. He's great.
All right. Well, where would we put him?
I'm gonna put him in C
That's it. Yeah.
because
That's a good place.
yes, he's memeable. He's quite funny, but it's literally just a guy in a Pepsi-colored suit. Like,
Yeah. And
yeah.
it was a trash game.
Terrible
to be honest.
game.
Really bad.
There's a couple interesting ones that are popping out to me, like Billy Hatcher, Klonoa, but I want to talk about the one you just picked up because I don't know what that is.
This I can't believe. God, how do you not know about this? This is Brave. The search for the Spirit Dancer. I have nothing to say about this game. I didn't know it existed until 20 minutes before we recorded.
Right.
But it does look insanely culturally inappropriate and insensitive.
See,
But it also looks like the Ice Age baby grown up, and I don't like that.
here's the thing. I don't know if he's called Brave or if whatever. But apart from his face with his giant Ron Perlman chin, I actually think he looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Like the body shape is so weird and unique, He's got baggy it's like he goes like this.
Yeah, he's shaped.
Goes down like that.
He's
a
like
triangle.
got that like Aladdin shape.
And actually, the background design, it's almost like pastel-y, and it's been like water. It looks like it's very smoothed out, almost like cave painting. Kind of cool. All right, where would we put Brave and the Spirit for Adventure or whatever? The Search for the Casinos.
I think I want to say B because it is kind of unique. Again, like we keep bringing it back to Tack, but again, this is like a better version of that.
Yeah, I generally feel like people out there are out of all these decisions we're gonna make and have made, Tack is the one people would disagree with.
That's the one that's going to get the most flack.
Yeah, they'll be like, Tack is S tier.
Easy S. I mean, yeah.
Right, there's another huge one here. Actually, before we get to the next big piece of shit, I want to pick this one here. Is very special and near and dear to me. I have a great story behind this. Evo's space adventure. Now,
Tell me about it.
when I used to go and visit my dad, my real dad up in like Wales,
Gross.
I'd only see it very gross. I'd only see him like, I don't know, once a month, maybe not even. And I always sometimes got excited because it meant that I would get a new video game. He would take me down to like a Blockbuster or another place that was selling like video games, and I was able to pick any game, I wanted. It was mine. On a shelf, there was Final Fantasy VII, Evo Space Adventure, and Metal Gear Solid.
You had two of the greatest PlayStation 1 games.
Two of the greatest influential games of all time.
Yeah.
So naturally, I went with Evo Space Adventure.
You didn't want to be. You're not a sheep.
I'm not. No, fuck that. And I knew that this would provide the experience I was looking for. What didn't it have? Polar bear tank in space. Bear plane in space.
Bear plane.
Kangaroo boxer in space.
Turtle
shell.
Turtle cannon.
This game fucking sucked.
Is that Evo, by the way? The yellow dog?
That's Evo.
Okay.
The space dog. Do you want to know? Right, look at this. Just tell me what you think you would be doing in this game. What are you doing in this game?
Okay, well, I imagine you're, it's kind of a, continent hopper type game. You teleport through space, you go to different planets. But for whatever reason, all the planets have evolved into vehicles. And you have to go about fixing all these other planets. Like maybe they have a gadget or a gizmo at the top of a mountain or something with a switch that you can flip that turns them all back. And you have to do all these ones before you, as Evo, the space dog, can fix yourself.
Well, that sounds way more interesting than what the game was. I'm going to show you what the game was. I want to know your feelings.
Well, this is not what I was promised. I saw a dog with wheels.
Can you hear this at all?
I cannot.
Oh, shame.
I don't know why Discord does that, but
yeah.
Whatever.
So your job in this game was to essentially herd sheep.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't look great, but I want to know, as a dumb kid, I don't know how old you would have been, how old you were then, but I want to know,
like 20.
Were you happy with this game?
No. Because I had to play this in front of like my family members. I had to sit there and play this knowing full well that I turned down like some great games.
These are really cool.
And the funny thing is that my dad was proper into football, so he wanted me to like get FIFA all the time. And then I'm like, no, I want Evo Space Adventure. What a disappointment.
I mean, to be fair, I think PlayStation 1, it was an era where even if you'd have gotten like Final Fantasy VII, you'd still look at that and be like, what? A parent, an adult would look at that and be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly.
At least like this kind of makes sense to me. But this belongs to you.
I think because of what it made me miss for a good number of years, I'm gonna put him in E, I'm afraid. Because it's
Sorry.
just a dog with wheels.
It doesn't even have wheels though. That's the thing.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Like, why does he have wheels on the cover?
I don't know. I guess that's an upgrade you get later on. I never played more than like an hour of it. Because then I was just like, well, what am I playing? You get to control sheep, and that's it.
Cool.
But anyway, moving on.
Can we do Billy Hatcher?
Yeah.
Because I kind of love Billy Hatcher, to be honest.
So do I. And I played this game as well, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And just his aesthetic is fucking great. But
So-
then it's almost like... Because it's by the Sonic team guys, so...
He's literally just Sonic, but he's a kid
Yeah.
dressed as a chicken.
Wow. A chicken.
Also,
Alright, I think like this is an easy one.
easy
Go
one.
on.
S.
What were you going to say? I actually agree with you. If you genuinely mean that.
Because obviously, like, this is the perfect way to rip off Sonic. Obviously, yeah, it's by the Sonic team, but like they use all the same like design choices that they do with Sonic.
Yeah, and it's like they did that to get you into the like you wanted to buy it, then you play it, and it's actually a good game, and it's different than Sonic.
Yeah, that's the thing we have to remember. This was actually a good game. It was fucking pissed me off because it's really difficult at points, but
Yeah. But the actual Billy Hatcher should come back. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. I feel like.
definitely.
But yeah, nice.
All right, where are we going to next?
Blinks the Time Sweeper.
Blinks the Time Sweeper. I was kind of hoping we could avoid this one, but I guess
Yeah, me too. I don't like this at all.
No,
I know it's super detailed, and like I know a lot of people love Blinks this Time Sweeper, but it just
Like-
rubs me the wrong way. It doesn't look appealing in the like slightest.
yeah, it looks to me like a game that's trying to have the art style of something like Psychonauts,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's like so half baked.
Mm.
I
It's almost like it's like it's stealing ideas as well, because it kind of looks like Daxter if he had been blown up and like I don't know. It's just like the goggles on the head.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Blink. I
Don't
don't
like it.
think he's a good mascot. No. So where are we putting him? I don't think he's E tier.
No.
I don't know.
Because the ones we've put in E tier have been insultingly bad,
Yeah.
and yeah, D.
Fantastic. All right, moving on.
What am I looking at in the middle there? Sort of right
This
in the
one?
yes.
This is a game called Nights into Dreams.
Okay.
You can just about see. You basically play as like a brother and sister, and like they turn into this thing.
Okay.
And-
Okay.
and
Again,
it's
a Sonic team.
Yeah.
I'm vaguely remembering this character from some of her appearances in Sonic games, like Sonic
Yeah.
Adventure.
I think so. Yeah.
But like, what the fuck is she? I don't know.
It's just this is just some like weeaboo shit. Like we don't know what to do. It's like a jester, but it's not. I don't like it. The game was kind of fun, but as a mascot,
I'm gonna put it in C if this is me picking, because it's still like way more creative than other stuff. Like, and it's not insultingly bad or anything. It's still weird though. It's too weird.
And if you think C, that what we've lined up in C is just weird. Pepsi Man,
Yeah.
this
Vex.
thing, and now this. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Klonoa
Okay.
because I actually really like this design.
I do like the Klonoa design. and I actually kind of like the games.
Yeah, I mean the first one, like Daughter Phantom Isle, I think, was really good. This one was like this game was on like the first PS2 demo disc I ever had.
It feels to me like a weird mash between Sonic the Hedgehog and One Piece.
Sonic the Hedgehog, One Piece, and Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty cool. I mean,
It is pretty cool, and he's got
like-
his massive like ear things.
like he's got his dope shorts. The ear things are cool. They could have
A bit of a
posed him
Sonic
better.
rip-off, but
They could have posed him better for this cover, and again, it's like, why is he just on a white background?
I don't know.
But yeah, pretty cool. Where do you want to put Klonoa?
You know what? I'd say either B or A.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know. What would you?
See, I'm gonna go. I think I have to say A, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's super iconic, and as a mascot, they should have kept going because
Well,
it's
yeah,
just vibrant, colourful, all the colours there, like blue, white, red,
I mean,
yellow.
like, the last one I remember playing was like on the Wii. I think that was like when sort of around the time that they stopped doing them. But I don't know, it was very. It would have had a really cool cult following, kind of like the Shantae games.
Shantae games, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not many left.
The big three. Big three.
Right. Go on then.
Oh god, which one do I go? Which one do I go with first? Echo. Let's go with Echo the Dolphin. Is that what it's called? Echo the Dolphin.
Echo the Dolphin. It's a dolphin.
Okay, I'm totally unfamiliar with the Echo games. I'm aware that it's a character.
Can you just read the title of this one, please?
Echo the Dolphin. Oh, there's more. Defender of the Future. Is Echo a time traveling dolphin?
Right. Basically, we don't have time to get into it, but if anyone, what you should do in your spare time is look up the Echo the Dolphin lore. My God, it's like the Avengers Endgame of dolphin games.
Oh my God.
Aliens, dimension shifting, dark beings from a void. Fucking, you're not just a dolphin. You are the defender of the future.
Echo really is the defender of the future.
But in terms of mascotness, it's just a dolphin.
It's literally a dolphin. Like what are they expecting people to get out of this? Like, when you look at this cover, you don't see Defender of the Future. You don't see a time traveling like amazing like story of a game. You see a dolphin.
Yeah. And he looks kind of ill in this. He's all kind of like weird coloured, like red and
eyes,
yellow.
You can't even see his eyes. They look like just blacked out.
Sick.
It's kind of gross. D.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry,
But then also, like you said, that sounds kind of cool that he's the defender of the future.
I know, but
I want him.
mascot,
I want him to be higher. I want Echo to be higher on the list.
Yeah, he needs to be better. Do better, Echo.
Okay.
Right. Two big uns.
Two big.
Two big boys.
Now, does Jack and Daxter belong on this list, do you think?
This is the one that I referred to, though. So, it necessarily doesn't belong on this list. But, we haven't had a Jack and Daxter game since, 2003? 2004?
Something like that. Last one was
I know
Jack
there was,
X.
And I know there was that weird PSP one. No one talks about that.
Battle
But
Frontier?
he's
or Lost
forgotten.
Frontier? Yeah, he is
but-
forgotten.
And I wanted to put him on there because he deserves it.
I don't understand
They both
how
do.
something like Sly Cooper gets a movie, which I mean it never came out, but it had a trailer for a movie. That was actually in production at Sony. Yet Jack and Daxter just gets thrown to the dumpster.
Yeah.
It's unfair. It's uncouth.
Yep. And I'm just going to put it straight into S tier because
Put it where
the
it
designs
belongs.
of both of them is just awesome.
Yeah,
This is what made me want to buy a PlayStation 2. This is the only reason I got a PlayStation.
they are so perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we could suck off Naughty Dog the whole day long, but like every single time they just knock it out of the park.
Yeah. And especially with Jack and Daxter, I was saying earlier, like, character design, we were saying about, you know, the perfect platforming characters are either small and round or lanky and squat, like they could squash and stuff.
Yeah,
And, like, Jack is so, like, exaggerated. Like, when you're running and punching, it's like his extend and it's all cartoony.
He's got so much.
It's great.
Yeah, so dynamic. His
Momentum.
And I'm gonna say Bubsy has a lot of those same features. To be honest,
I'm deleting Bubsy. Thanks for.
You're really gonna delete Bubsy?
No, but again, I had a similar situation with Evo that I did with Bubsy, where I could have picked probably an amazing masterpiece of a game, and I chose Bubsy 3D.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you didn't pick Bubsy, you would never know.
True.
You wouldn't get to experience Bubsy and be able to say, I played Bubsy 3D.
I can't believe I'm in that bracket of people who bought Bubsy 3D on disc and played that shit.
See,
I know Bubsy existed before this game, obviously. It's a 2D platformer, but this was the one everyone knows. This was the one that was like, this was due to be his big...
This was the one that was
coming out.
His big break.
But like the design of it, it's just a smiling cat, bobcat, like wearing a t-shirt.
I was gonna say that. Like, what the most insulting thing to me about Bubsy is that he's literally just wearing a shirt with an exclamation point on it.
Yep.
Like,
and no pants.
No pants. Like he's wearing a shirt, so he clearly, needs some clothing. Why not pants?
And as a mascot, like, his fucking voice is worse than Gex any day.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, and the puns were worse than Gex. Everything was just worse.
Everything was worse than Gex. But also, he's just so iconic.
That's the problem. That's the big problem we face as a society. How do we rank Bubsy? Because Bubsy sucks. But also, you're right.
He's
iconic.
He's iconic. So does one like sort of knock the other one out, or do they like combine to give him like a mid-tier rating, do you think?
I think we can give him a mid-tier rating. Between C and B. By design standards, it would be more C. It'd be more C.
By design
C.
standards, he would be E.
Well, yeah. Okay, but by iconic status...
By memeability.
Memeability, the echelon of gaming, I guess maybe we can split the difference and go C or B.
Yeah. Let's I'm gonna say B, because I like that we've got a little select theme for C.
Yeah.
I don't want to taint that.
You know what? The more I'm looking at all these, I'm like, I can't believe we put Blasto in A, and I can't believe James Bond in B. But...
James Pond is the most interesting one out of all of these. You can't say no.
Oh, fair enough. Right, well,
RoboCod.
Oh, God damn it. That was exhausting.
Do you want to know how long that took us?
No.
Okay.
How long did it take?
Hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, fucking hell. That hour and 10 minutes. So we've recorded longer than it took them to come up with the designs of these characters.
All of D and E tier combined.
All of D and E.
We put more thought into ranking these
than someone put into Scalar. Or clip art of a dolphin.
It's like when fucking Aquaman, the poster for that came out, and people saw that it was literally
they
just
copy and pasted the
stock images of sharks.
Right, well, yeah, that rightfully fucking does it.
This has terrified me to my core. I think we might have to split this one up into 2 parts.
Yeah, and we might maybe we'll do another tier list of like more modern platform or modern mascot.
Yeah, I think that's
Potentially.
a good idea.
But yeah.
Like,
thanks for watching.
We could do like kickstarted games.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Because I feel like Mighty Number 9 and shit. Like there's so many fucking
Yeah.
failures on there, but
Also a lot of cool ones. So.
true.
All right.
Well,
thanks for watching. If you made it this far, probably didn't, but
probably didn't. Yeah, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, let us know what you think.
Yeah, please.
Or don't. Don't really care, but
if you didn't like this, please report the video.
yeah, we'll probably get a community guideline strike for this video somehow for just showing Bubsy 3D. And James Pond actually will probably get us delisted from YouTube. So.
Robocard.
All right. Cool.
All right, thanks.
Take care.
Love you.